Now, this is something that we've seen time and time again, where students that have certain challenges or obstacles feel like that is a death sentence, feel like that is a dead end of road, feel like their ability to get into PT school is absolutely impossible. But as we've seen over the years, the same problems that you might feel will hold you back from becoming a physical therapist have also been the same problems that other students may have experienced, but they were still able to make their dream come true.
Turning dreams into reality.
Are you a pre-PT student who feels overwhelmed and discouraged because you have a low GPA, you struggle with the GRE, or you need to reapply to physical therapy school? If so, we want you to know that you're not alone and there is hope. In this video, we'll be sharing some powerful strategies and insights that can help you overcome these challenges and achieve your dream of becoming a physical therapist. So if you're ready to turn things around and make your dream of becoming a physical therapist a reality, make sure to watch this video all the way through. It could be the game changer that you've been looking for. Now, before we continue, my name is Ngugi. I'm a physical therapist. I'm a PT school acceptance coach and one of the co-founders of Pre-PT Grind, where for years we've been helping students just like you get into physical therapy school without wasting time or money. So if this is the career you want, this is the place to be. And when we have challenges like having a low GPA or struggling with the GRE or fear of rejection and so many other things, we tend to believe that it's not going to be possible for us, which is why we have this platform. So if you enjoy the rest of this video, please be sure to binge on all of the other content that we have, and also share, like, subscribe, share this out with your friends, have them tap into this resource that you now have. So let's dive in. Let's start off with a question. Have you ever noticed that some students with a low GPA still are able to make their dream career come true? Like they might start off with a 2.4, a 2.6, a 2.8. Some students are able to get into school while others still can't. Now, same problem, but some students get in and others don't. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that, some students might get multiple rejection letters and still become physical therapists, while others get multiple rejection letters and never become physical therapists? Now, this is something that we've seen time and time again, where students that have certain challenges or obstacles feel like that is a death sentence, feel like that is a dead end of road, feel like their ability to get into PT school is absolutely impossible. But as we've seen over the years, the same problems that you might feel will hold you back from becoming a physical therapist have also been the same problems that other students may have experienced, but they were still able to make their dream come true. So the key question is, what's the difference, right? The key difference is often three things, right? Number one, perspective. Number two, resourcefulness. And number three, support. So I want to break those three down. And if you can leverage all three in 2023, your ability to get into PT school will absolutely skyrocket. So first, let's talk about perspective. When you're faced with challenges like retaking classes, retaking the GRE, or taking the GRE for the first time, or finding and choosing different schools, it's an opportunity to work on your resilience, your clarity, and your belief in yourself. And always remember this. This is something that we tell our students a lot. Always remember that the only way that your dream of becoming a physical therapist does not come true, the only way that you will not make it come true is if you pull the plug, is if you quit, right? So it's all in your power. You have to ask yourself, am I willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that I don't have to, I don't even give myself the option of quitting, because that's the only way you don't become a physical therapist. As long as you don't quit, there is always another move. There's always a next step. And what also happens is things that seem like a burden, whether that is retaking a class or having to take the GRE again or having to reapply again, we start to look at those as opportunities, right? So there are many students that see it as a burden, but shift that perspective. If you want to get in, you have to shift it and start seeing it as an opportunity. I get the opportunity to retake a class and prove myself. I get the opportunity to refine my standardized exam study strategies or my test taking strategies so that I can do better on the GRE. I get the opportunity to reapply and turn myself into a strong applicant that gives schools the belief that if they take a chance on me, I will be able to not only crush it through their program, but pass the classes I need, get through PT school, and pass my board exam. It's an opportunity. See it as that. If you see it as a burden, everything will feel like a drag, and chances are you won't actually do the things that you need to do in order to get into physical therapy school. Does that make sense? Next, let's talk about resourcefulness. This is huge. Ask yourself, how resourceful have I been? Like as a pre-PT, as a student, as someone that wants to be a physical therapist, how resourceful have I been? And the other part is, do you always feel the need to have to figure things out on your own? Because I know that a lot of times we want to figure things out on our own. I want to, do this on my own. I don't need any help. The truth is that there are thousands of other students, thousands, like think about that. There are thousands of other students who have been in the exact same shoes as you. Like think about the situation you're in right now and understand there's thousands of other students that have been in the exact same position, or students that are currently going through that, right? And students that have been able to figure it out and have been able to make their dream come true. So why not leverage that, right? And also, like, if they could do it, I could do it too, but why not leverage them? Why not leverage their experiences? Why not leverage their wisdom? We also live in a time where we have so many resources at our fingertips online. My question to you is, are you leveraging that? And one huge red flag that we typically see is when students are always looking for the next piece of information. They're always looking for the next training, the next this, the next that. Maybe this person will be the one to help me get into PT school. Maybe this person will be the one to tell me something different about the GRE. Maybe this person will be the one to tell me that I don't have to retake my classes. We're always looking for the next thing, but we're never taking action on the things that we already know. We're never taking action with the resources that we currently have. That is a big red flag. And so if that is you, we call that an information junkie, right? I'm always looking for all the things. I'm watching all the reels. I'm on the pre-PT grind page. I'm watching all the YouTube videos. I'm watching all the webinars, the master classes, the this. I'm listening to the podcast, but I'm doing very little with it. And I always feel like there's one more thing I need. I always feel like there's something else that I need to look for, and that will hold you back. Does that make sense? So being resourceful is key, and it can help you wipe out your biggest obstacles as a student and get one step closer to your dream of becoming a physical therapist. Finally, let's talk about experienced support. So a few moments ago, I mentioned the fact that there are other students, thousands of other students out there that have been in the exact same shoes that you're in right now, that have gone through the same challenges you're going through right now, and they were able to figure it out, right? And so if they could do it, why not you, right? So one of the first mental shifts that we've seen with students that we've coached is the fact that it's just hard for a lot of students to ask for help. And one mental shift is understanding that asking for help is actually smart. It's smart. Like, please internalize that. Asking for help is smart. Most of us feel strange asking others for help, but it's actually the shortcut to everything that you want. So just associate that. When I ask for help, it's a smart thing. And because it's a smart thing, it'll actually give me the shortcut to the thing that I want. So if you want to get into physical therapy school faster, if you want to figure out how to navigate through your GRE and get a better score faster, if you want to figure out how to turn your low GPA into an acceptance letter faster, well, you have to leverage people that have been there before. But if you're going to do it yourself, then you're going to have to go through the same exact mistakes that many other students have made. And for the students that thought they could do it all by themselves or thought that they should do it all by themselves, well, many of them ended up quitting because they felt like it was impossible. That's why support is so important. If you leverage that this year, you will crush it. But make sure that the support that you're getting is from people that have been there, that understand the game, that are helping you get closer to your goal and not further away. So in conclusion, if you can shift your perspective, if you can be ultra resourceful, if you can leverage the experienced support of others who have been on this path before or are going through it right now and understand how to help you get to the next step, you will be able to make your dream come true. And just remember what I said before, the only way you don't become a physical therapist is if you quit. And not leveraging those three usually leads a lot of students to feel like their dream is impossible or feel like they might need to pull the plug or quit. And I don't want that to be you. So I hope that that was valuable. If it was helpful to you, please share this out. Share this with your friends. Shoot, even post it on Instagram. If you post it in your story, tag us in it. But please like, subscribe. We got plenty more of this coming this entire year. And also we have other platforms. We have all these different places that you can learn from and binge and just take in all this information. So just take it, run with it. And if you want a great way to start leveraging all three things I talked about in this video, go to ptschoolacceptance.com and we'll see you there. Have an amazing rest of your day. We'll see you on the next training. Bye.